Imagine waking up every day in a busy ant world where your job is to clean up all the messes that everyone else leaves behind. You must carry huge crumbs, work all day without a break, and never get to play. No video games, no weekends, and no birthday parties. Just work, work, work until you fall asleep. That's the life of a worker ant. You are not the queen who makes the rules, you are not the brave soldier, and you are definitely not the boss. Instead, you are the tiny six-legged helper who cleans, carries, and even takes care of the baby ants. Let's take a closer look at why being a worker ant is, well, the worst job in the insect world. 1. No days off. Ever. As a worker ant, your day starts the moment you hatch from your egg. Imagine having to do your chores all day long, every single day. Here's what you do. Cleaning the nest. The ant nest is a big, dark, and messy place. You have to pick up scraps of food, tiny bits of dirt, and even dead bugs. Think of it like cleaning your room every day, even if your room was full of leftovers and gross things. Feeding the babies. The baby ants, called larvae, cannot eat by themselves. You must chew up food and spit it into their tiny mouths. It's like having to blend your dinner into a mush just to feed a friend who can't eat normally. Carrying heavy loads. Your job is to carry food and other stuff that is much, much bigger than you. Imagine if a 10-year-old had to carry a car every day. That's how heavy your load feels. No breaks allowed. There is no recess or free time. If you ever stop working, the colony will leave you out in the cold. So, you're stuck working all the time. 2. Your body is built for work. Worker ants have bodies that are made to do one thing. Work, work, and work some more. Tiny legs, huge tasks. Your legs are very small and weak. Even though they look like little toothpicks, you are expected to haul things that are many times your size. It's like trying to carry your entire school backpack by yourself. No wings to fly. Only the special ants like the queen or the male ants get wings so they can fly. You, as a worker ant, must walk everywhere. Walking can be very tiring when you have so much to carry. Simple jaws. Your jaws are only meant for chewing food and doing simple tasks. They're not strong enough to fight or defend a big enemy. Always following orders. Your brain is hardwired to do what you are told. You never get a chance to decide for yourself. You just follow the orders from the queen and the colony leaders. 3. Your job is dangerous. Working as a worker ant can be really risky. Here are some of the jobs that might even get you hurt or killed. Being part of a human chain. Sometimes, when the ant colony needs to cross a river, you and your friends will form a chain by linking your bodies together. Some ants at the bottom might even sink so others can cross. It is like being part of a living bridge. Fighting off predators. If a big animal like a spider or a bird comes close, you are the first one to fight back. This means you might get bitten or eaten. It is very dangerous, and there is no promise that you will survive. Giving up your food. When food is very scarce, you have to give up your own meal so that the queen and the baby ants can eat. Imagine if you had to skip your lunch every time so that someone else could eat instead. 4. You'll never have a family of your own. Unlike other animals, worker ants are not allowed to have babies or start a family. All work, no love. Even though all worker ants are girls, you are not allowed to create your own family. Instead, your job is to help take care of the queen's babies. Raising other ants' kids. Instead of having your own children, you spend your time feeding and nurturing the baby ants that the queen lays. It means you are always working for someone else's family. If the queen dies, when the queen dies, it usually sends the whole colony into chaos, and the remaining ants might starve or be lost. This means you have no security even if things go wrong. 5. Your life is short and meaningless. The life of a worker ant is very short, only about 1 to 3 years, but it feels like a lifetime of hard work. Working until you're worn out. You work so hard that it feels like your legs might fall off. Every moment of your life is spent doing the same tiring tasks. Quickly replaced. When you die, the colony quickly finds another ant to take your place. No one remembers you or even cares, because you are just one of many. No celebration. Unlike people who are remembered and celebrated, a worker ant disappears without any fanfare. Your life may be very important to the colony, but it is so small and brief that hardly anyone notices. 6. No rewards for your hard work. Even though you do all the work, you never get any rewards or praise. No promotions. There are no raises, no promotions, and no Employee of the Month awards in the ant world. No thanks, no enjoyment. While the queen lives in a grand palace, and the soldier ants get admiration for their strength, you only get more work. There is no thank you for all your effort. Always underappreciated. Every day, you work hard and no one even notices or appreciates your contribution. The colony simply moves on without you. 7. You're always hungry. Even though the ant colony always has food stored away, worker ants rarely get to eat. Feeding others first. The queen, the baby ants, and the soldier ants get their share of food before you. Imagine if you had to give away your lunch every single day. Barely enough to eat. Often, there is not enough food for you. You end up eating leftovers or crumbs while everyone else has a big feast. Constant starvation. The hunger never really goes away. You always feel like you could use another bite, but it just isn't enough. 8. Life without fun. There is no time for fun or play when you are a worker ant. No time to play. You spend every minute working. There is no room for games, no time for exploring, and no chance to make new friends. Always following orders. Since you're always busy with work, you never get to choose what you want to do. It is like being in a never-ending homework assignment. A constant routine. The same tasks repeat over and over. It is boring and exhausting without any surprises or fun moments. 9. You can't quit or run away. You are stuck in the colony for your entire life. Locked in by pheromones. The colony uses special chemicals called pheromones like a leash to keep you working. Even if you wanted to leave, you would be forced back. No escape. There is simply no way out. No matter how hard you try, you cannot change your job. It is your destiny to work forever. Trapped forever. Once you are born as a worker ant, you are trapped with no hope of a different life. It's like being stuck with homework you can't put down. 10. But, is there any good? Just kidding, there's none. The only slightly positive thing is that you are very important for your colony. Teamwork makes the dream work. Without you, the ant colony would not survive. You help keep everything running smoothly. Little by little. Even though it is hard work, you are part of a team that cares for each other. But really, no matter how important you are, your job is still the hardest, most thankless job in all of nature. It's like being the one who cleans up after everyone, even if no one ever thanks you. Final thoughts. So yeah, being a worker ant really sucks. You work hard every single day, you never get a chance to rest, and nobody ever says thank you. Remember, the next time you see an ant carrying a crumb that is much bigger than itself, imagine how hard that tiny ant's life really is. It might even be worse than doing your homework every day. Smash that like button if you'd rather be a kid with playtime than a worker ant with endless chores. Comment which animal you want us to talk about next, and subscribe for more Why It Sucks stories.